everyone, and welcome to this month's lecture. As I'm sure you've all seen from our library newsletter, our guest speaker this evening is my brother, Anders. Anders is a filmmaker, and he has kindly agreed to give one of our library lectures while he's here.
It's a pleasure to be here. Over the last few months, the news about the environment hasn't been very good, has it? We've had the highest ever temperatures in the south, record-breaking rainfall along the coast, food crops failing because of drought in central regions, oceans running out of fish, species going extinct. With all this bad news, it's easy to feel discouraged. It's easy to feel that our actions don't matter and to give in to environmental fatigue. Why bother recycling, you might ask, if your neighbor does nothing? If business people continue to make products that cause pollution, and if politicians deny climate change is happening, it's pretty depressing, right? Well, maybe not. You see, my goal today is to give you hope for the future of our environment. And I'll do that by talking about some leaders, some scientists, some inventors, and some business people who are not just changing the world, in my view, but might also save the world. Who are these incredible people? Well, for one thing, they're all young. First, we have Madhav Rajaram Subramaniam from India. As a young child, he learned that tigers were endangered. So he got together with a group of his friends and began raising money. He polished shoes, delivered packages, wrote poems, sang in the streets, sold merchandise, and even made people pay to visit his home. He was just 13 years old. In just a couple of years, he and his friends raised thousands of dollars to protect tigers. More and more people in India are aware of the importance of conservation now, and young people like Madhav are part of the reason for that. A pretty amazing young man who is now working for an international company. Next, meet Hannah Alper from Canada. Hannah started blogging about the environment when she was just 9 years old. She wanted to share her views and inspire others to take action, and she's definitely done that. She's been featured on television and in newspaper articles. Her blog posts are widely available online, and she's given several presentations to various organizations. Hannah's idea is simple. Lots of little things can add up to something big. In other words, even small actions can save the environment. Moving on, there's Nikita Rafikov from the United States, who was just 11 when he came up with a pretty bright idea. Nikita had learned about something called GFP, which stands for green fluorescent protein. This is a kind of protein that is found in some marine organisms. We call these organisms bioluminescent, meaning they produce their own light. Nikita developed a way to add this protein into windows, which means that in the future, it might be possible for homes to have light without using electricity. And as we all know, how we generate electricity can have a big impact on the environment. And finally, there's Adeline Tiffany Suwana from Indonesia. When she was 12 years old, Adeline formed a group called Sahabat Alam, meaning Friends of Nature. This group now has thousands of members, many of whom are young people throughout Indonesia. Adeline and her group try to educate people about the environment, but they don't just talk about saving the planet. They take action too, such as planting trees, helping coral reefs, protecting species, and cleaning up the environment. Adeline and her friends have set up a project that provides clean electricity from water power, a renewable energy source, to rural villages in Indonesia. I don't want to say that there is no crisis. Clearly, the environment could be in better condition. But instead of pessimism, I want you to feel optimism. because my belief is that young people like these give us hope for the future. And I hope you feel the same way.